Man, what a privilege it is to do hard things, to be disciplined, to do things that make you feel alive, things that level you up, things that bring your consciousness and raise it to a higher level. What a damn privilege it is to read, to be able to journal, to be able to work on my craft, to be able to spend time grinding, doing the things that I love. What a privilege to just exercise my body, to be able to put my body under rigorous exercise and training regimens. What a privilege to just be able to walk, to be able to do the things that are good for me, to be able to write when I want, to be able to wake up and drink coffee and, go for a walk. You got to change your perspective, man. Because if you don't, then you're just going to get the same results you've always gotten. Everything is perspective. Everything is focus. Everything is consistency. And if you think in the same way, you're going to get the same results you've always gotten. If you always have the same perspective that you always had, then you're going to get the same exact results you've always gotten. And, chances are you don't necessarily like the results that you've gotten. You're not necessarily where you want to be. But then it's also something to realize, maybe I'm not where I want to be, but I definitely am where I wanted to be 2 years ago. And that is something. It is something to work with. You've made progress. You've come this far. All you have to do is just keep going. All you have to do is just change your perspective and change your thinking and use systems that actually level up your life. Check the link in the description. I have a system. You can get it if you want. And besides, thinking is everything. Focus and mindset and discipline. These are things that, they're so rare. Not so many, very few people have these things. And the problem is without these things, life becomes hard. We become slaves to our desires, slaves to our minds and our temptations. We become weak. And that is where discipline, consistency, and focus and all these things come into play. So if that sounds like something that is going to change your life and make you a better person, then you know what to do, man. Just change your perspective, change your thinking. Do the things that the 1% of people do. If there's something and everybody's doing it, then chances are it's not going to get you the life you want. Because 99% of people, they don't have the life you want. The life you want, the dream life, the fulfillment, the freedom, the success, the mindset, all of that is something that is reserved for a very small group of people who are willing to push past their boundaries, past their mental limits, their limiting beliefs, just to do anything to just get what they want, get the life and build the life they know they deserve. If that sounds like you, then subscribe below and I'll see you in the next one. You got this, bro.